Hello, my name is Jeff Gemiolo, and today I'm going to talk about belief systems. The simple definition we're going to use is a belief system is the core concepts that you believe are authentic and represent you. Pretty vague in general, but the example: I am human. I'm a child of God. I am an avocado. I don't think I am. Irony is, there's a lot of interesting things that come with belief systems. One of them is what people identify as and all this other insane stuff. Almost all of wokeism just cracks me up. Little story about wokeism. A lot of companies who hire these woke people are finding a very important lesson. And the lesson is these people who identify as whatever they do today, yesterday, the next day, whatever it may be, they're not real good employees and they don't actually make them any money. So they've been letting them go, a lot of them, to the point where they have no real job skills because they identified as they're woke. So their belief system is, I'm woke, oh yeah, but no one wants to hire woke people. No, we're back to, I know how to make buggy whips. Okay, well, there's no call for buggy whips, so. But it strikes me as funny because I've seen people, as I said, in the future I'll probably be hiring people. And as I said, it's a no-go the minute I hear someone sit there and say, I identify as this, and it's an opposite gender that they are right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done. There's no legal requirement for me to actually say a word other than, no, thank you. I think the interview's over. I don't even have to give you a reason because it's not even sexism at that point. Because actually, I'm challenging your mental facility at this point because it takes an awful lot of issue to go into an employer and basically pawn yourself off as something different. Or I shouldn't say something different. You probably legitimately do believe that. But to be honest with you, I don't think I would want the drama on in my office. I wouldn't want an extra lawyer that I have to keep on staff because you're woke. So, but that's just me. There's other belief systems. As I said, there's other belief systems such as vegetarians. That's another belief system. And actually the opposite of that is carnivore too. There's actually them too. Which really ironic because when you look, there's a couple studies out there that say if you look up your blood type, that is a more determining factor of what foods you should eat than anything else. Because actually, most people are finding that vegetables in general have an inflammation response in their body to the point where they're recommending you don't eat them in mass quantities because it's actually toxic. But I'm not a medical doctor, and usually that research comes out of the intermittent fasting people, by the way. But usually if you look at your blood type, and you can go online, there's certain foods that your body tolerates much easier than others. The way I gather it comes from is certain blood types are in different hemispheres of the planet. The colder hemispheres, where there's more meat available because there's no vegetables because it's too cold to cook them. It's too cold to grow them year round. So there's no real fruits and vegetables. It's more meat based, less proportioned, to fruits and vegetables. I actually think it's more fruits than vegetables. Other side of the fence is if you live in the more equator type of area where it's warmer and they grow more, it actually is more fruits and vegetables. I said, I don't think it's vegetables. Vegetables I use very loosely. So I don't think we should be eating a lot of vegetables. But as I said, you may want to look that up. Things in my wanders that I have found. Actually, I have found that a lot of the carnivore books, when you have a problem with determining what you're having an allergy to, people generally, they recommend you go to the carnivore diet for a couple weeks, because it literally sterilizes your entire system at that point. It's just, even though it's meat, I go, but meat is universally accepted by everybody. So there's no real allergic response to meat. And then you slowly add back in the different vegetables to find out which one is causing it. But I said, I'm not a medical doctor. I only read an awful lot of carnivore books and a lot of intermittent fasting books. I'll be blunt, I have not read a single vegetarian book. The only thing I like about a salad is the dressing. I'm not a real fan of any greens. I do like green peppers. Lettuce, not so much. Spinach I do like occasionally, but as I said, there's something weird about the inflammation response about that. Anyway, as I said, we're back to this identify as. You really need to be careful what you identify as. Yeah, generally, what a lot of people identify with various things. Could, some people say I'm gay, I'm whatever. You just have to be very careful what you identify with, because they kind of, it helps identify who they are permanently in their mind, and they build bigger belief systems around this stuff. The only reason I say about the gay thing is you can hang around all kinds of gay people all the time, and then you meet your mate, the one that God wanted you to have, and all of a sudden, boom, okay, it's the opposite gender, you're not gay no more. If you think that doesn't happen, you may want to look it up. It happens more often than you think. The other one is usually victim mentality. A lot of people have a very victim-like mentality, like, oh, woe is me kind of thing. Here's a problem. You never want to stay in victim mentality. It happened to you, good, move on. Heal from it. The mere fact you keep it there as a badge on your shoulder, like, oh, look, this is me. It means I'm so unhealed and I never will heal. That's what it means. If you look at anyone that's in a military dress uniform, you have those little ribbons. Imagine someone, myself, coming there with all these ribbons. Oh, yeah, I've had child abuse, alcoholism, a whole little, like a Christmas tree. Okay? Oh, yes, I've been abused by my wife. 20-some badges. I don't think it's very productive. I'm just saying. What I do believe is when you heal from them, it doesn't affect you the same way as you proposing as a victim. And the fact that you keep proposing yourself as a victim, you're just actually re-hurting yourself more and more, to the point where I believe you don't have any self-esteem at that point, the more you keep going. It's one thing to be a survivor of survivor of cancer, survivor of spousal abuse. A lot of people are like that. Good. Advocate for it, but don't put yourself there as a victim constantly, because you'll be a victim constantly. You put yourself there, and it's not good for you nor your soul. You're supposed to grow. So convert that victimness to, let me help others, not be a victim. So good news about belief systems is they change over time. At one time we believed the earth was flat. That was a belief system. Oh, earth's round. Well, then we got flat earth. So is it back to flat again? I don't know. Either way, we have belief systems, and they come and they go. Generally, as I find myself, as I get older, I move more away from the more militant, structured, military type that I've had earlier in my life, and I'm more people-friendly as I get older. Just throwing it out there. Not like I haven't been nice back then. Not like I can't be mean now. Just different. It's just a slow curve of the belief systems. Just like in the last year or so, I moved to God. So, child of God is added there. Little ribbon. But yes, I do believe people should be careful of their belief systems. I poke at wokeness, but I do believe some of that really is a mental disorder. We just haven't given it a real good name yet. But I also believe that a lot of people just don't deal with it anymore. Wokeness and political correctness are pretty much dying. Because if you're authentic, it doesn't really matter. If you authentically don't know who you are from day to day, you need to seek some professional help. Because to right now, you can't be that gender fluid from day to day. I'm just saying. I can see if you went 10 years, you were a male, and then you thought you were a female. I could see that. Day to day, nah. Mm-hmm. But what do I know? By all means, roast me in the comments. That is my opinion. Have a nice day.